What is going on, y'all? My name is 95 Leo. Welcome back to the channel. If you're part of the community already, if you're your first time here, welcome. And I hope you enjoy this video. And if you do, obviously, you know what I'm gonna say. Please subscribe. But yeah, if you guys check out my channel, you'll probably find that a lot of my videos are about beat making. And even more specifically, I have probably more videos using the SP404 Mark II than I have with any other device on the channel. But believe it or not, I actually don't use my SP404 that much, which I'm trying to change. And that is actually the entire purpose of this video. I'm gonna be spending the next week making beats on the SP404 exclusively. So ultimately the video is gonna be kind of like vloggy, but mostly centered around the SP404 Mark II. And I'm also gonna talk a little bit about the Mark II, probably not super in-depth. I'll have another video kind of going a little bit deeper about the Mark II, but we're gonna definitely get into like some of the things I do like about it, some of the things I don't like about it, kind of like the reason I don't necessarily use the Mark II every day. Loud ass fucking clothes and shit. And I'm also gonna be showing you guys part of my process when it comes to making beats on it. And in addition to the vlog aspect, there's going to be obviously a lot of me actually making beats using the 404. I guess I do have somewhat of like a goal, or not really a goal or objective, but when it comes to the 404, just culturally, even like before the Mark II, I feel like there's a sort of style of beats that people make when it comes to using this device. You know, kind of like, and that's not to say that like everybody who makes beats on the 404 sounds the same, but the way the device is made, it kind of pushes you into a certain workflow that is obviously like sample heavy. And honestly, I'm guilty of it too. Like when I listen to like my SP404 beats, or when I listen to like all my beats on my computer, if I'm just going through listening to beats, I can usually tell which ones I made on the 404. And so my goal is to try to switch it up a little bit. Like I want to try to make things that I wouldn't normally think to do on the 404. So definitely gonna be implementing some like live instrumentation, hopefully a lot of it. Obviously I'm still gonna be sampling because it's just so easy and convenient to do. It's like the easiest thing to do when it comes to the 404 is just like sampling stuff in and putting drums over it. But yeah, I'm excited to see what we come up with, and I'm probably gonna get into making a beat right now, so yeah. So my goal for the last couple of days has been to really take some time and just get super comfortable using the SP404 again. Anytime I take a step back and I don't use the 404 as much, I definitely have to kind of like go back and relearn it a little bit. And this is also partially due to the fact that Roland is frequently releasing like firmware updates that add new features, change functionality, change workflow. Like honestly, shout out to Roland, because one thing I respect about Roland is that every firmware update has been like something to look forward to. And on top of that, if you go on their YouTube, anytime they release a firmware update, there is a like long detailed video that kind of goes into how to use those functionalities. So yeah, I've definitely been kind of watching a bunch of different videos to try to get myself up to speed on all the different things on the 404. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to kind of like hop in and explore a little bit more. Have to go get some water. Yeah. Smell test. How you doing? Good, good, good. Take it easy. Shout out Aquaholic. Yeah, honestly, my goal lately with the SP404 has been to like experiment with the different workflows, and I want to find honestly a faster, more efficient workflow, because honestly, a lot of times that is what prevents me from like hopping on the SP404 as opposed to just getting in my DAW. So yeah, I've been experimenting a lot with like the pattern mode on the SP404, as well as just like doing kind of the classic resample. And so far I've kind of realized that I prefer the resample mode. It's just a lot easier to just hop in and play a loop and record it and resample and then rework it into a pattern later. But I found that using the pattern mode, especially if you're playing live instruments into it, just sometimes doesn't really work out that well. It just kind of has some, I think there's still some kinks that need to be worked out. I guess I just haven't figured out how to use that efficiently yet. But I have found that the pattern mode is better to work with if you're trying to like arrange a full song. So we'll see which one I like better in the end, or maybe a combination of both. But yeah, I'm at the beach.
We're at the beach. Beach day, beach day. I think this is our first intentional beach day.
Facts.
I didn't think you liked the beach.
I don't like what comes along with the beach.
Yeah.
Like the Virginia Beach oceanfront. So today is currently Sunday, June the 14th, which is crazy, man, because like I literally was just watching my vlog or editing my last vlog where the first scene or the first part of the last vlog, I was saying it was June 1st at that point in time. And that low key, it like simultaneously feels like a long time ago, but it also feels like just yesterday it was June 1st. So, and that also means that here in sunny Virginia Beach, it is like scorching hot. Oh, shit. Fuck. I definitely have like somewhat of a love-hate relationship with the SP404. I love how portable it is. I love how lightweight it is. I love how simple it is. But I think the SP404 is like deceptively complex, or deceptively, either way, I'm trying to say that it seems simple, but it kind of has a lot underneath the hood, which low-key makes it frustrating, because like to do like one simple function, you might have to hit like a series of several buttons, or there's just like little kind of like finicky things. Like the SP404 obviously is not really made for being able to mix. Once again, obviously anything's possible. You can kind of get a decent mix on the SP404, but for any processing, any mixing, mastering, you're obviously going to want to or have to put that into a computer anyway. I never intended on using the 404 as like my main source of production. Although if there is anybody out there that wants to do that, or maybe you're looking into getting something for your first piece of production equipment, you can obviously use this as your main source of production. But the 404 Mark II works a lot better as a companion device to your existing setup. Community garden. It is so freaking hot out here. So gotta find some shade. Holy shit.
Korean Cinderella. Oh. Entering the promised
All right, so at this point, we are about 5 days into our 1 week with the SP404. And honestly, y'all, I'm starting to get a lot more comfortable with it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little worried for a second there. Like the first couple days I was making beats, I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually make anything I like, you know, which was never really the point of what I was doing, to be honest. Really, I guess this has been like more of a challenge for myself when it comes to like creating with limitations. And also, I determined a while back that even when I wasn't using the 404 as much, that I did not want to sell it or get rid of it. So I'm like, what better time to kind of challenge both of those things, right? But yeah, I'm definitely starting to get a lot more comfortable with it. I actually still have not downloaded the latest firmware update yet that has the sidechain compression, but that is my homework for tonight. If not tonight, it's 100% getting done tomorrow. All right, so I'm super confused right now because I did the update. I routed everything to the bus, but I feel like I'm not getting any sidechaining. I'm not getting any compression. And I'm like, did I route it wrong? Fuck, man. like I said, I wasn't able to get the side chain compression to work before, but bro, I'm sitting here, I plug my guitar in, and I start playing, and I'm like, this sounds different. And it's fucking compressing. Like super hard. Which I actually like. So I guess I'm just doing something wrong. I guess I have it routed wrong. You may have noticed that I have not really made use of the quantize function on the 404 yet, or grid, or whatever you want to call it. And that is for a couple different reasons. One, I do genuinely just feel like playing without using quantize or playing a little bit off the grid kind of obviously gives it that sort of human aspect. And honestly, on the SP404, just because of the workflow, it's endearing. It is very endearing to kind of play things loosely on the 404 and then just kind of like loop them and go from there. It definitely gives it its own sort of character. And the second reason is just because I don't really know how to efficiently use the quantize yet. I'm still gonna mess around with it, but like I said, honestly, for the most part, when it comes to the SP404, I feel like most people, generally speaking, are kind of going for a sort of a loose swung sort of a style, right? And that hasn't really given me too many issues yet. Like I said, I do want to start, like I said at the beginning of the video, I do want to kind of continue to make beats that I wouldn't normally think to make on the 404. And I think maybe for some of that stuff, I might at some point want to quantize a little bit more, but once again, that's just more features I can kind of dive into later. At beautiful Mount Trashmore. I'm actually gonna be heading to band practice in like an hour or so, but I figured in the meantime, I might as well get some fresh air, so yeah. Honestly, one of the things that I was kind of concerned about was my workflow in relation to using like live instrumentation and things like that, because I know initially when the SP404 came out, before the firmware update started dropping, there was just quite a few limitations to what could be done when it came to recording instruments into the device. But yeah, I think I've been finding kind of a good workflow for using with multiple live instruments. I'm not gonna lie though, I still need to mess around with like finding a good guitar tone, or maybe I just need to use my pedals more. But my guitar tone for the beats I made on the 404 are definitely giving like I just plugged my guitar straight into an interface with no effects type of vibe. So yeah, I definitely gotta find some better settings for that. But yeah, other than that, I feel like everything sounds great. Like even bass sounds pretty good just right off the bat going through it. I'm excited to see what I make when I end up making tonight when I go home. And when I've been approaching creating on the SP404, I've been trying to really not think too hard about it. Like I've been just trying to take whatever kind of initial idea I have and just run with it. All right, so we have officially made it through 1 full week using only the SP404 Mark II. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, this video took hella work. Up until this point, when it comes to YouTube, I've been able to get away with just like filming and then just haphazardly being able to throw it together and make it make sense in post. But I have very much so learned the importance of pre-production and planning and script writing. So this was honestly my first attempt at this format of video, so I really hope you guys enjoyed. And please, if you want to see more videos like this, I need you to absolutely violate that subscribe button, man. And yeah, I would love to make more like this. If you guys just hit that subscribe button, it makes it all worth it. But yeah, seriously y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and once again, leave a comment. Let me know if you want to see more content like this. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know. I'm going to be making some more videos going a little bit more in depth with the SP404 Mark II. This was just kind of like a surface level sort of a vibe here. But oh yeah, don't forget to use my discount code to get yourself some discounted Rise mushroom coffee. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I'll see y'all in New York.